Okay, everyone, welcome back to Backend Magang. Stay humble and keep the excitement to learn like a newbie intern. As usual, before we start, I would like to thank you to all of you for supporting me by subscribe, like, and share. And yes, still in my new studio, and I don't set up my green screen yet again. Yeah, I hope this is okay. Okay, enough chit chat. And welcome back to our Kubernetes 101 series. In this video, we are diving deep into one of the most essential concepts in Kubernetes, the pods, and you will learn why pods are the foundation of every application in Kubernetes and how they make scaling and managing your apps a breeze. So, without further ado, let's get it on.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Before diving into pods, let's assume a few things are already set up. Okay, your app is fully developed and built into Docker image and uploaded to a repository like Docker Hub, so Kubernetes can pull it. And also your Kubernetes cluster is up and running, whether it's a single node or multi-node setup, doesn't matter. The key point is that all services are operational. Now, with Kubernetes, our main goal is to deploy application as containers on worker nodes in a cluster. But here's the thing. Kubernetes doesn't deploy container directly onto nodes. Instead, it wraps containers inside an object called a pod. A pod is the smallest object that you can create in Kubernetes. So it's basically the smallest unit you can work within. In Kubernetes, of course. Think of it as the foundation or building block for running your application. When you deploy something in Kubernetes, you are actually creating pods that hold your application containers. Even if it's just one container, it still has to be wrapped inside a pod. In simple terms, if Kubernetes is like a house, then pods are the rooms where your apps live and do their thing. Let's start with with the most basic setup. You have a single node Kubernetes cluster, and your app is running as one instance inside a single Docker container, all neatly packaged into a pod. It's simple, clean, and gets the job done. But then, let's say your app gets popular, it's good for you, and more users start using it. Suddenly, you need to handle more traffic. This means you will need to scale your app by adding more instances. Now you might think, why not just throw a few more containers into the same pod? That's not how Kubernetes rolls. Instead of cramming everything into one pod, Kubernetes has a smarter way to handle scaling. You create a new pods, each with its own instance of your app. This keeps things organized, ensure your app runs smoothly, and makes it easier to manage. And pods are meant to stay lean. So when it's time to scale up, you simply spin up more pods, not more container inside the same pod. It's all about keeping it clean and efficient. What if your current node runs out of capacity? No worries. You can add a new node to the cluster and deploy additional pods there. Basically, what I am saying is that pods typically have a one-to-one relationship with the containers running your app. If you need to scale up, you add more pods. If you need to scale down, you remove same pods. But the question is, can a pod have more than one container? Yes, but it's not common. Usually, each pod has a one-to-one relationship with a container. However, there are exceptions. For example, let's say you have a helper container that process user uploaded files or data. In that case, both containers can live inside the same pod, sharing the same storage and network space. Of course, they are like roommates tied together in life and death. If one dies, the other dies too. Okay. And yeah, for deploying pods with kube control, so we've already touched on the kube control run command in the previous video. When you use it, Kubernetes creates a pod and deploys your app's Docker container inside it. So for example, the first one is kube control run my app dash dash image equal to nginx. Here, the longest image equal to nginx tells Kubernetes to pull the nginx image from Docker Hub. If you have a private repository, you can configure Kubernetes to pull from there instead. Once the pod is created, you can list all pods in the cluster with kube control get pods. Okay, so this is initially the pod might show a container creating, and but it will soon switch to running once everything is up and ready. And to delete it, just run this command kube control delete pod and the name of pod. In this example is my app. Okay, that wraps up today's lesson. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. Also, make sure to like the video if you enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future lesson. So let's keep learning and growing up together. Once again, thank you very much. See you in the next video. Cheers, Backend Maga.